Every person who has ever achieved something great has faced difficulties. They succeeded not because life was easy but because they refused to give up. One way to ensure action is to set clear goals. A person who says, "I want to be successful," may not take action because the goal is too vague. If they say, "I will complete this course in 3 months," or "I will exercise for 30 minutes. Every morning," they have a clear direction. A clear goal gives the mind something to focus on. It helps us take small steps toward achievement. Another important thing is surrounding ourselves with the right people. If we spend time with those who are lazy, negative, or do not take action, their mindset will affect us. But if we surround ourselves with people who work hard, who are disciplined, and who push themselves, we will be inspired to do the same. Energy is contagious. The right environment can make a big difference in whether we take action or stay stuck. Taking action also requires patience. In today's world, many people want quick results. They want success overnight, but real success takes time. If we plant a seed today, we cannot expect a tree tomorrow. Growth takes patience, consistency, and faith in the process. Some people quit too soon because they do not see results immediately. But progress is always happening, even if it is not visible right away. Those who keep going even when results are slow are the ones who achieve the greatest success. At the end of the day, the most important thing is to start. Waiting will not help. Thinking about possibilities will not change anything. The only thing that creates change is action. Even if the first step is small, even if progress is slow, movement is always better than standing still. If we take one step today and another tomorrow, one day we will look back and see how far we have come. Life is short and time does not wait for anyone. Every day that passes is a day we will never get back. The question is, will we spend our days only dreaming, or will we take action to make those dreams real? The choice is ours. Waiting for motivation is something many people do. They believe they need to feel inspired before they can take action. They think that one day they will wake up feeling full of energy and excitement, ready to do all the things they have been postponing. But that day never comes. Motivation is unreliable. Some days we feel excited to work, learn, or improve ourselves. Other days we feel tired, lazy, or distracted. If we wait for motivation to come, we may wait forever. The truth is, action does not come from motivation. Motivation comes from action. Many people think they need to feel ready before they start. But it is the other way around. The moment we take action, even in a small way, we begin to feel more motivated. We begin to feel more motivated. A person who wants to exercise may not feel like doing it at first, but if they push themselves to start, even for just 5 minutes, they begin to feel more energetic. The more they move, the more they want to continue. In the same way, a student who feels unmotivated to study may struggle to open their book. But once they start reading, their mind begins to engage and they feel more focused. If we only act when we feel motivated, we will do very little in life. Imagine a farmer who only plants seeds when he feels like it. His crops will never grow because he is waiting for the right mood instead of doing what is necessary. Imagine a musician who only practices when they feel inspired. They will never master their instrument. The most successful people in any field are not the ones who always feel motivated. They are the ones who take action no matter how they feel. One of the biggest problems with waiting for motivation is that feelings change all the time. One moment we may feel excited about a goal. The next moment we may feel discouraged or lazy. If we let our emotions control our actions, we will never be consistent. Discipline is the key. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when we do not feel like it. If we rely on motivation, we may go to the gym once or twice and then stop. But if we have discipline, we will exercise regularly no matter how we feel. If we rely on motivation, we may study for a few hours when we feel inspired, but we will stop when we feel bored. But with discipline, we study every day whether we feel like it or not. Some people think that forcing themselves to take action without motivation is too difficult. But it is actually easier in the long run. When we make decisions based on feelings, we waste a lot of time. We sit around thinking about what we should do, waiting for the right mood. But if we develop discipline, we remove the need for decision-making. We do not waste time debating with ourselves. We simply take action. A person who decides to wake up early every morning does not waste time arguing with their alarm clock. They get up and start their day. A writer who has trained themselves to write every day does not wait for inspiration. They sit down and write even if their ideas are not perfect. Another reason waiting for motivation is a trap is because it makes small tasks feel bigger than they really are. When we keep delaying something, it starts to feel more difficult. If a person avoids cleaning their room, the task feels heavier in their mind. But if they simply start, they realize it is not as hard as they imagined. The same is true for any task. Starting is often the hardest part. Once we begin, the work becomes easier.